And welcome back to more A Hat in Time. We have all of the timepieces at our disposal except for one, which we need to go into our final door to get. We need 25 timepieces to get in here, and we have a little puzzle before we can even take on this chapter, which involves using several of our hat abilities to progress. All but the sprint hat, which is, of course, neglected as usual. But we have one more act left, which is in this really ominous looking place, Time's End. So yeah, that's what Mustache Girl did with all the timepieces. She sort of set up her own little empire. A castle on, like, the sun or something really ominous. Yeah, that is an interesting plan. It's kind of an interesting analysis of, like, this character, in theory. Some of the characters have voice acting and some don't. Cooking Cat is one that doesn't. I've been in hot kitchens before, but this is something else. I don't know how you're not breaking the sweat, but I'm really cooking. Maybe you can skip the queue and find out who's the head chef here, kid. Okay. Cool. There are a lot of people here. Shoot. Everyone from the different worlds. All gathered here. Even the guys that are getting mugged here.
Look, kid, I gotta be frank. Of all the places I've been visiting, this is unquestionably the worst. You've gotta go in there and show that girl who's boss, so that I can get back on the moon. The moon was much more fun than this. I believe in you, kid.
Well then, what do you have to say, Snatcher?
Hey kid, how's that soul of yours? Still rattling around in there? I'd love to know who thinks they're a big enough deal to judge me. So I've taken a few 100 souls. Big deal. Do us all a favor, kid. Go check out who thinks they're better than us and hit them. I don't usually advocate that kind of thing, but this is pretty authoritarian.
It's always bad when Snatcher, of all people, or ghosts, I guess, is saying this is authoritarian to judge people. This is perplexing. Why have we birds been gathered here? Do you know, fellow criminal? What are we being judged for? All of our movies are wholesome action flicks.
Good to see you, darling. Nice to know I'm not the only superstar waiting around this tawdry place. Slide on up past those doors and find out who's calling the shots, won't you?
Will do, but we still have some more people in this line to talk to.
You're here too, lass? What is this place? I've never broken a law in my life. Oh, whoever they are, I'm nae gonna be judged by some mustached, hatless, hood-wearing, statue-posing, castle-dwelling, ticket-giving picnic!
Well said. Anyway, one more. We are all here for crimes, allegedly. What alleged crime did you commit, fellow criminal? What legal term would you use to describe your crime? Gotta commit to the bit at this point. Throughout this entire playthrough. I see, so this is the face of I don't know. Yep. We'll burn together soon. That's not ominous at all. Yeah, it's like, why are the Mafia voiced, but like, none of the other just ordinary NPCs are. It's a little bit weird to me, and I do kind of wonder if that might be a console bug, because again, this console version does have some audio bugs, like I've noted the line from DJ Grooves with the scissors, for example, to defuse the bomb. For some reason, doesn't play on console. But I could have sworn I heard it watching a PC Let's Play. So this is our final trial. If you have played a platformer in the last 10 years or so, you kind of know what to expect. This is just an overall gauntlet of all of our abilities. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about the pawns at the moment. Just gonna focus on living. We actually have some collectibles, 2 to be precise. Unfortunately, I don't know where a 3rd rift token is, so unfortunately we can't actually use the roulette anymore, because I legitimately don't know where the last one is. So, hey, got a rift token, at least. You can get 1 more, not intentionally. The next one that we get was actually removed on PC with the modding update. They moved it to Mafia Town. Also the one, the pillar, in the subcom well got moved, for obvious reasons. It's also in Mafia Town now. So, Dweller's Mask. It's right here, actually. We need the, magic, the brewing hat, and you gotta break that, and yeah, sometimes this can fall into the lava, so I can actually tell why they moved it, because it's sort of inconsistent. I have not always grabbed it, to be honest. Sometimes I do, sometimes it falls. So I completely understand why they moved it, but again, the console version is still basically 1.0, so, yeah. I still wonder when the console revisions are gonna happen, if they do happen before the DLC hits, or if they're just gonna lump all the stuff together, kind of like with Ukulele, how they just kind of released everything on console sort of in bunches, rather than doing all of the like small incremental updates like with the PC port. At least to my knowledge, that's how Ukulele was developed. I have not played it myself, and I only sort of rude. I only sort of loosely followed coverage of Ukulele, because I don't have a ton of nostalgia for Banjo. I have no nostalgia, I didn't play it growing up, I only played it for the first time a few years ago, like I said earlier in this project, if that was in a video that actually went up. It wasn't one of the lost recordings. So yeah, it's kind of a weird position. Again, I think I enjoyed this game more just because of my roots. Because my roots are more Mario than Banjo. So I enjoyed the Mario-ness of this game. I don't think I'd like Ukulele as much. Because it's just a different style of game entirely. Yeah, the cats are annoying. They're my least favorite enemy. We also have the goat from Goat Village. Got the little sleepy raccoons? Are these supposed to be raccoons? I think they are. Bounce over here, hook shot across. Got these hammers. Not too difficult. For a final level, I think this is easy. I'm obviously spoiled by like Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Galaxy 2, I want to say, has a harder. Actually, Super Mario Galaxy 1's final level is actually pretty difficult too. In terms of just the lead up to the boss. The boss itself isn't actually that bad, ironically. But we have our boss fight, so let's go confront Mustache Girl.
I didn't punch old man for like 2 days straight that one time.
Oh wow! What a touching story! Just kidding. Bad guy, next! I said next! Oh, it's you. You've been kinda a selfish little pest, but you haven't actually stood in my way. You get to go on. You're a good guy, I guess. Go on! You get to live! Next!
Do you really want to leave and give up, abandon everything, let the world remain forever in this state and never return home? Everyone will be awfully disappointed, are you sure? You aren't crying, are you?
Really? You're leaving? Not even going to put up a fight? Pathetic.
So, one thing I learned really recently on my last playthrough was this game has a bad ending, and I didn't know about it because I never tried to leave. Yeah, this is a bad ending if you just leave at the final boss. And then it just takes you back here. But, I think we're gonna save the final boss for next time. I know this is kind of on the short side, but I mostly just wanted to reserve time for the bad ending. But yeah, next time we'll actually confront her for real, so thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for the finale of A Hat in Time.